Hey Red Apple Girls, Ashley here, and in today's video, I'm going to be swatching and comparing all of our lovely brown eyeshadows for you. Brown eyeshadows are like a girl's best friend because no other eyeshadow looks great with all skin tones, all eye colors, and works at any age, all while providing you with great versatility and creating looks that range anywhere from like everyday and natural to dark and sultry for the evening. So without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and get started. The first eyeshadow that I'm going to be showing you is in the shade O, Schnapp, and this lovely eyeshadow is like a rose gold. It has a lot of really pretty shimmer in it. You can use it wet or dry to create different effects with it, and I actually really like to apply this just all over the lid. I find that it is just so pretty. I'm probably going to say so pretty throughout this whole entire video because I love all of our eyeshadows. This next eyeshadow in the shade Champagne is one of my all-time favorites. I absolutely love it. It is a gorgeous frosted taupe, and this color is so luxurious and blends beautifully. It complements any other eyeshadow that you choose to go with it, which is one of the reasons I love it. And I use this one particularly either all over the lid, or you can also actually use this as a highlight. And I think that this would look really pretty also, like on darker skin tones as a highlight, because it has kind of a golden undertone to it. Next up is the shade Porcelain, and this is actually one of the first eyeshadows that I purchased myself when I was a customer. This eyeshadow is timeless, it is beautiful, and it is a staple in every makeup bag. It is kind of a matte off-white shade that is absolutely perfect to apply all over the lid as a base for other eyeshadows. I find when I do that, it definitely helps to kind of even out the skin tone or the eye color, or not eye color, the skin tone of my eyelid, because sometimes there's discoloration. I've actually even used this under my eye kind of as a concealer. It doesn't really totally conceal, but it definitely helps. Now, I know I've said it time and time again, but I am such a sucker for taupe, and this next eyeshadow in Twinkle Taupe is again one of my all-time favorites. It is a gorgeous plum-based bronzy shade. Now, it doesn't necessarily have any glitter in it, but when you apply it, it kind of takes on almost a metallic feel. And it just creates this really pretty glowing effect on the eye. I love this all over the lid. It is just such a perfect shade, and because it is kind of taupey, again, it works well with all skin tones. And the next eyeshadow, again, is another taupey shade. This is in the shade Ice Mocha, and again, it's one of my favorites. I just absolutely love it. Ice Mocha is a lovely taupe shade, and this one actually does have shimmer in it. It is a delicate shade that creates really beautiful radiant looks when you apply it all over the lid, and you can actually use this on the brow bone as a highlight as well. This next eyeshadow again is a taupey shade. It is called Minx, and I love this one because it kind of has this magical thing about it that it can kind of transform to take on different undertones. Like if you pair it with grays, it looks a little more gray. If you pair it with browns, it looks a little more brown. It is like magic, and I highly suggest it. After that, we have the eyeshadow in That's My Jam, which I just love the name of this eyeshadow. This eyeshadow is a gorgeous velvety shimmer eyeshadow that is super long lasting. It has hints of raspberry and plum, but it has a definite brown undertone to it. This color looks amazing with all eye colors because it has that plum undertone, and any kind of purpley eyeshadows just look great with everyone in all eye colors and all skin tones. So even though this isn't really like a true brown, it has that brown undertone to it, but with a plum base, so it just looks great for everyone. And I mean, the name, That's My Jam, you just really, I mean, you gotta have it. You just gotta. This next eyeshadow that I'm going to be showing you is called Sugar and Spice. Of course, sugar and spice and everything nice. That's what girls are made of, in case you didn't already know. But anyway, this eyeshadow is a rusty brown matte eyeshadow, and it is great for complementing all eye shades. It is timeless and classic. It is a neutral shade that will fit the bill of any makeup look from sultry to sophisticated. I feel like you might even be able to use this if you have kind of reddish blondish hair. You might be able to actually even use this as a brow powder because it is matte, so it's not going to be like shimmering, because I know a lot of like red based browns have shimmer in it, but this one doesn't. it is beautiful. This next eyeshadow is in the shade Lucky Penny, and this color is a gorgeous copper shade. It is perfect for those who crave a gorgeous sun-kissed look all year round. The color, when applied to the center of the eyelid, draws light to the eye in a magical way that has to be seen to be believed. This next eyeshadow is a staple in my makeup bag, and it is called Espresso. Espresso is a deep, dark, matte brown. It is one of the most luxurious and versatile colors I've ever seen. It is perfect for defining your crease, for smudging along your lower lash line. You can use it as a liner, and if you have darker brown hair, you can actually even use this as a brow powder. I just find that it is super versatile, so that's why it is a staple for me, and I think anyone could definitely use this eyeshadow. After that, I'm going to be showing you the shade in Brownie Points, which again is a staple for me. It is a matte red based medium brown color. This color complements any other eyeshadows and looks oh so pretty on the outer corner and crease. I actually use this one as a brow powder as well because my hair kind of has a reddish undertone to it, so I just find that this is perfect for my eyebrows. I know some people like their eyebrows to be either lighter or darker than their natural hair color, but I kind of like mine to match, so, which my eyebrows naturally don't match my hair color at all, so I just find that this one works perfectly for me. Next up, I'm going to be showing you the eyeshadow in Dirty Girl, and this is not your average neutral. This eyeshadow is a mushroom toned hue that is the perfect addition to any palette. It can pair easily with both colors and other neutrals. It is a lovely mix of brown and green that works well on all skin tones, and it actually has a very light silver shimmer to it that adds a hint of dimension that helps keep this eyeshadow from appearing too muddy, which I think is great. Next up, I'm going to be showing you the shade in Yes You Canyon, and Yes You Canyon is a matte red-brown color that reminds me actually a lot of terracotta. This is a matte color that is very highly pigmented and has a velvety finish to it. I feel like you could definitely use this as a brow powder if you have kind of redder hair. It is just super, super pretty. And what I like to do with this one actually is I like to apply it to my crease because I just find that it helps add warmth to my eyes. And it definitely looks great with anyone who has blue eyes. It helps them stand out. This next eyeshadow is the one I was telling you that looks great with That's My Jam, and that is in the shade Vamp. Vamp is a deep red color that reminds me of aged wine actually. It is very deep and sultry, and it helps kick up your smoky eye a notch by providing a warm touch of color. I love this, and you can actually use it to line your eyes with as well. I love this one to line my eyes with. I actually don't use it as much as I'd like, but maybe I'll start using it more. But like I said, it pairs very, very well with That's My Jam to kind of create a brownish red smoky eye that is so, so pretty. Moving on to one of my all-time favorite eyeshadows to line my eyes with, and that is in the shade Chocolate Martini. This color is so luxurious, it's so deep, it has this golden glitter in it that is super pretty. And like I said, I love this for lining my eyes. You can use it to help create a smoky eye in the outer corner as well. I find that when you apply it with a damp brush, like to line your eyes, the glitter doesn't show up as much. So, I mean, that's maybe a good thing for some of you. If you don't like glitter, just keep that in mind. This one doesn't really show up all that well as far as the glitter goes, but it is just super pretty. It reminds me of like a deep, dark chocolate bar. Oh, I just love it. Last but not least, I'm going to be showing you the eyeshadow in Down to Earth, and this eyeshadow is actually on clearance right now. It is a soft, dusty, coppery color that instantly brightens up your eyes, and when you apply it with a damp brush, Down to Earth transforms into a deeper brown coppery shade. It is a super gorgeous color. I know that I think a lot of times people look at it in the pan and it looks a little more orange than you'd like, but it is super pretty. It pairs well with Yes You Canyon. I also really like it with Sugar and Spice and Like You Latte. It is just super, super pretty. It has a little bit of shimmer into it, but it takes on more of a metallic sheen. it's super pretty, and I think that this one definitely helps make blue eyes and green eyes stand out. And those are all of our lovely brown eyeshadows. I hope this video helps you in selecting your next favorite brown eyeshadow. And thank you all so much for watching. Take care and have a good day. Bye.